The good, the bad, and the ugly. Ulysses S. Grant. Ulysses S. Grant, a name synonymous with unwavering determination and a relentless pursuit of victory, emerged as a pivotal figure in the Union Army during the American Civil War. His influence transcended mere battlefield tactics, profoundly impacting the morale, organization, and overall direction of the war effort. Today, we delve into the positive influences and the negatives Grant exerted on the Union Army, highlighting his transformative leadership and the lasting impact he left on the course of the Civil War. Grant was a commander unafraid to take risks. Unlike many of his predecessors, Grant wasn't afraid to break the mold of conventional warfare. He embraced aggressive strategies, willing to engage in costly but decisive battles aimed at crippling Confederate forces. This willingness to take risks, exemplified in campaigns like Vicksburg and Chattanooga, instilled a sense of boldness and confidence in the Union troops. They saw a leader who wasn't afraid to fight for victory, even in the face of potential defeat. He was a master of logistics and organization. Grant possessed a natural aptitude for organizing and logistics. He understood the crucial role supply lines and efficient troop movement played in battlefield success. By streamlining logistics, improving communication networks, and consolidating command structures, Grant created a more cohesive and well equipped Union Army. This improved organization translated into better supplied soldiers, faster troop deployment, and ultimately a more effective fighting force. Also, he was a leader who inspired loyalty and trust. Grant's quiet demeanor and unwavering resolve resonated with the soldiers under his command. He led by example, sharing the hardships and dangers faced by his troops. This empathy fostered a deep sense of loyalty and trust, as soldiers recognized a leader who wouldn't ask them to do anything he would not do himself. This bond between Grant and his men proved invaluable in maintaining morale during grueling campaigns and amidst crushing defeats. Grant had a strategic mind focused on victory. Grant's strategic vision extended beyond individual battles. He understood the war as a complex system, recognizing the interconnectedness of various fronts and campaigns. This allowed him to develop strategies that targeted Confederate weaknesses and aimed at strategy crippling their war machine. Campaigns like the Overland Campaign, culminating in the Siege of Petersburg, exemplified this approach, relentlessly pursuing Lee's army and ultimately forcing its surrender. Finally, he was a symbol of perseverance and unrelenting pursuit. Perhaps Grant's most significant influence was his unwavering belief in the Union cause. He embodied a spirit of grit and determination, refusing to give up even in the face of staggering losses. This unwavering resolve became a beacon of hope for the Union Army, a constant reminder that victory was achievable despite the war's immense challenges. Grant's image as a relentless and unstoppable force instilled a sense of purpose and resilience in the troops, propelling them forward even through the darkest moments of the war. Ulysses S. Grant's influence on the Union Army extended far beyond battlefield tactics. He transformed the Army into a more efficient, cohesive, and resilient fighting force. His leadership inspired loyalty and trust. His strategic vision guided the war effort towards victory, and his unwavering pursuit of the Union cause instilled hope and purpose in the hearts of his soldiers. Grant's legacy remains a testament to the power of unwavering determination and the profound impact a leader can have on the course of history. While Ulysses S. Grant's name undoubtedly shines in the annals of American military history, his leadership during the Civil War was not without blemishes. In pursuit of decisive victories, Grant employed a ruthless approach that, while ultimately successful, came at a heavy cost, not just to the Confederate lives, but also to the well-being of the Union Army. Here are some of the negative influences Grant exerted on the Union Army, highlighting the human costs of his relentless pursuit of total victory. He had a ruthless pursuit of victory at any cost. Grant's strategic brilliance often manifested as an unflinching acceptance of heavy casualties. Campaigns like Cold Harbor and Petersburg, characterized by frontal assaults against entrenched Confederate positions, resulted in staggering losses for the Union soldiers. This disregard for human costs while achieving strategic objectives created a deep sense of disillusionment and demoralization among the troops. Many questioned the justification for sacrificing their lives in such seemingly avoidable battles. He also placed a significant strain on morale and mental health. The relentless nature of Grant's campaign took a significant toll on the mental and emotional well being of the Union Army. Constant exposure to death and carnage, coupled with the psychological strain of living under the threat of attack, led to widespread cases of combat fatigue and desertion. Grant's unwavering focus on victory often disregarded the psychological vulnerabilities of his troops, leaving many grappling with the horrors of war long after the guns fell silent. He produced many fractured relationships with subordinate commanders. Grant's abrasive leadership style and tendency to micromanage led to strained relationships with some of his most capable subordinates. Generals like George Meade and William Rosecrans chafed under his constant criticism and felt their strategic insights were invaluable. This fractured command structure created confusion and resentment within the Army, hindering communication and potentially impacting battlefield performance. He cast a shadow on Reconstruction. Though not directly related to the Civil War, Grant's role in Reconstruction was tainted by the actions of corrupt associates appointed to government positions. His perceived leniency towards these individuals further strained relations with former slaves and hampered the rebuilding efforts in the South. While Grant himself cannot be solely blamed for the failures of Reconstruction, his reputation suffered from the scandals that marred his presidency. Ultimately, he left a legacy of controversy and debate. To this day, Grant's legacy remains a subject of debate. While his strategic brilliance and role in securing Union victory are undeniable, the human cost of his campaigns continues to cast a shadow on his achievements. Whether viewed as a ruthless pragmatist or a necessary savior, Grant's influence on the Union Army was both undeniable and deeply complex. Ulysses S. Grant's leadership during the Civil War was a double-edged sword. While his strategies ultimately led to victory, they came at a significant cost to the physical and mental well-being of the Union Army. His disregard for casualties, strained relationships with subordinates, and association with the Reconstruction-era scandals paint a more nuanced picture of his legacy. Grant's story serves as a reminder that the pursuit of victory, even in a noble cause, can have unintended consequences, leaving scars that resonate long after the battle drums have ceased. Which side do you fall on? Let me know in the comments. It's your history. Learn it, know it, and love it.